Hey y'all, it's me, Mika, aka Monroe here, and I'm back with another video. Okay, so, if I've worn the same thing in the past 3 videos, it's because I filmed 3 in one day. Depending on how I edit this and decide when to upload, you might see the same overall look. But yeah, anyways, today, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be reviewing February's book, which was The 4 Agreements by Miguel Ruiz. If you want to see more book reviews like this, let me know by hitting this poll up here somewhere saying yes or no. I did a live stream a few weeks ago and I didn't have that many viewers, so I figured that maybe the time difference is off in different countries and places, so maybe I'll just upload this and you guys can watch this and comment below your thoughts on the book and share them with me. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I don't know where to start. When I first started reading this book, it talks about like an ancient Toltec tribe. I don't know, I'll put the correct word down here somewhere. I don't want to butcher it, but it talks about a tribe and how they were so knowledgeable. And I don't know, this is going to sound very ignorant probably, but I kind of was just like, get to it, like get to the point, you know what I mean? And it's a very quick and easy read, so it's not like dragged out for a long time, but it just explains the backstory. So, and it was kind of like a mythical sounding backstory, so I wasn't 100% into it at first until he got to the first agreement and explained just like how we're domesticated from birth and how we live by these agreements that we don't even know that we've already agreed to, if that makes sense. So it was just really interesting because everything that was said was kind of like, yeah, like that is right, that is true. So what I was just surprised about was that, one, it was so relatable, and I feel like if everyone in the world lived by these 4 agreements, oh my goodness, we'd have such a better place. Such a better place. So yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about the 4 agreements. So the first agreement is to be impeccable with your word, like to say what you mean and mean what you say. I love this one just because I think the first day I was reading it, I told somebody I would meet them, and then I got just so wrapped up in the things that I was doing that day, I was just gonna cancel. Who is doing yard work or something? Anyways, I was just gonna cancel, but I realized that like my word is impeccable, like my word is strong, and if I say I'm gonna meet you, I'm gonna meet you. And I didn't end up canceling. It was just very kind of like inspiring to realize that if you say, oh, I'm starving, or oh, like I don't want those negative frequencies in my vibe. So I want to say things that are powerful and strong and that things that I really mean. And I really like that this was the first agreement. Second agreement was, sorry, I'm looking at my notes. The second agreement was don't take anything personal. Now, this agreement right here, I need this. I take everything so personal. And the book basically explains that whenever somebody calls you a rude name or does something to try and hurt you, it's on them. It's something deeper rooted in them. It has nothing to do with you. And when someone is just having a bad day and they take it out on you, don't take it personal. If somebody doesn't call you back, don't take it personal. It has something to do with them, not you. What people say about you or what people think about you is none of your business. Don't take it personal. That everything is a reflection. And I like that in the book that it believes that we're all of one being, and whatever you see in me is what you really see in yourself. And I like that explanation as well. And it made me kind of realize the things that I was doing and the things that I was saying to people, like, you need to dial it down. Like, is that really how you feel about them, or is that how you feel about yourself? I don't know, I really like that. So this is another one to live by. You should always ask questions if you don't get something. And this one I've lived by for a while. I know like some people probably hate it, but I ask loads of questions. I want to make sure I understand what you want me to do or what we're doing and stuff like that. I want to know. And I think this is a great one to live by. It would help solve a lot of confusion in the world. People just ask questions and they weren't scared or embarrassed or felt like, I don't know, they weren't smart enough or something like that. You should never assume. ever. And the last agreement is to do your best. Always do your best. And I love this one because no matter how hard we try, just try to do your best. It's reassuring. Like, even if you get through all of these 4 agreements on a day-to-day basis, but you can't, I don't know, like you don't do everything perfectly, but you tried. And trying is all that matters. When you're working on personal development and self-growth, it's always good to try your best. If you don't do that well today, you have tomorrow. If you don't do that well tomorrow, you have the next day, and so on and so forth. But yeah, those were the 4 agreements. Now, my personal opinion on the book. As you can see, I really did enjoy reading the book. I took lots of notes. I thought there were key parts that were really important, that really stood out to me, that made me not immediately change my thought process, but made me reevaluate my thought process and how I'm going to do things moving forward in my life. And I don't know, what did you guys think about it? I do like to know what you guys thought about it. Would I read it again? Yes, I would. It's going to be one of those books where I'll always kind of like look back over my notes and read them, or when I'm feeling like I'm not on a high frequency, maybe I'll read it again, because it is a quick read. You can definitely read it in a day. I enjoyed this book. Would you read this book again? Let me know. I'm curious, because it's just such a small, quick read. I think that anyone can read it. And there's also a book called The Fifth Agreement, which I haven't read yet, and I would like to. Apparently, the author and his son determined that there was another agreement that was missing. So the 5th agreement came out, and I might add that to the reading list. Not sure. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Okay, so March's book is going to be a little different. We've been doing personal development books since the beginning of the year, and I figure let's switch it up a little bit. I keep seeing this book all over the internet. It's called My Husband's Wife by Jane Corey, and let's go ahead and read something a little different. The book is rated 4 stars. Honestly, the title just sounds really juicy, so I'm excited to read it. Are you gonna read this book with me this month? Let me know by clicking the poll above my head, just so I know if this was a good one. Do you guys want more nonfiction? Do you guys want more fiction books? Do you guys only want personal development books? Let me know what you guys think. Also, in the comment section below, suggest some new books. Suggest some new books suggest some books that you guys want to read and talk about together. I would love to hear back from you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review. Always remember to spread love, inspire others, and strive for greatness. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.